Hey guys, welcome back to Pam's Cutting Board. So glad you was able to stop by my channel today. I appreciate each and every one of my followers, all those that subscribe to the channel. If you like, comment, and share, I appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask if you like this kind of content, if you like cooking, learning new recipes, or just sometimes chatting. We chat sometimes here, and sometimes my husband, he'll preach. If you like that, then consider subscribing to our channel and hit the bell notification. That way it notifies you whenever we upload a video, so that way you don't miss anything. And I mean, if you are new, I want to thank you for subscribing to our channel. My name is Pam. My husband's name is Wayne. Sometimes he's behind the camera, and he always taste tests for us. But he's been a little bit under the weather since a little bit before Christmas. So sometimes he doesn't feel like videoing for me and running the camera. So I've had to learn to do that myself. But he is around, and he's doing better. But there's just days he just feel good. So we pastored churches for years in the Church of God, and then when health wouldn't allow him to pastor anymore, then we came back home, and we started a YouTube channel, and we're trying to get on our feet. We're still small, but we're trying to grow, and with God's help, maybe we can reach somebody that doesn't know the Word of God. We do prayer requests at the end of our videos, and if you need prayer, if you need salvation, you can put it in the comments. You can put it in, send us an email, and we have our address on there as well. If you want, if you just rather write a letter, which hardly nobody does that anymore, but just in case, we've got that option too. And we love our followers. We have a great bunch of followers. We have a lot that believe in prayer and that will help you pray too. So, and if you don't know the Lord, just write in there, how do I get saved? And pray for me, and we will help you. So today I'm going to make for us our supper. I'm going to make some steak sandwiches, and Here's the steak that I use, and I'm not sure what kind of steak this was. I buy quite a bit of it, especially if I find it on sale, and I separate it into little freezer bags. And I got water on my face and glasses, and I just took it out a few hours ago when it's kind of thawing out. And I mean, apologize, I gotta clean my glasses. Glasses are such a nuisance sometimes. They're the last thing that I take off at night, and the first thing I put on in the mornings, and they get dirty so easily. They're just I can't do without them, but they are a nuisance. And if you're new, we have a bunch of dogs. We do rescues. If we see a dog, or we know a dog that's being abused, or it's homeless, and we try to help it. And we have the intention of finding it a home, but we fail at that because we fall in love with them and then we keep them. And we're just very, my husband and I, both of us, we love our little, we don't even call them dogs, we call them fur babies. And they get the best of care that we can afford. So you'll hear them and you'll see them. They have free reign of the house. This is their house. So, but let me go back to my meat. I buy bunches of it, separate it into servings for me and Wayne, and I freeze it. So I'm not sure if what kind it is, but most of the time if you make steak sandwiches, you'll use like strip steak or New York strip, flank strip, something like that. So I'm not sure what this is. It's cut really thin in thin slices, and I'll chop it up a little bit more to put on the sandwiches because we like it chopped up. And I always use a plastic cutting board whenever I do any kind of meat, and then that way I can bleach it and wash it really, really good. And you can use fresh peppers and onions, but I always keep this in my freezer. That way, if I need it for quick recipes, I've got it. So for me, it's just easier to have it frozen, because where I have everything, sometimes I just come out of the blue, or Wayne will say, you know, let's have steak sandwiches. So I have to run to the store maybe and get a bell pepper. A lot of times I don't keep them. But this way, I always have them, so I can make them real quickly. And I'm going to turn you guys down. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in my pan, in my skillet, and I'm going to fry up my onions and peppers and my steak, and then I'll make a little bit of sauce to go over it, and then we eat it on a hoagie bun. And we'll either have fries, chips, or potato salad, or maybe a pasta salad or something like that. But I'm going to turn you guys down and show you the sauce that I'm going to make. Okay, where was I? I had to stop and do something else. So, where was I? I'm going to add just a little bit of canola oil to my pan, to my skillet, and then I'm going to chop up this steak, and we'll add our peppers and onions and fry those. It's not going to take long because the steak is so thin, and it's going to be in such small pieces. And that's the way we like it on a sandwich. We don't like the thin strips. I do cut it in thin strips for another recipe. We do a stir fry with it, and that's why I buy when I find it on sale. Anymore, it's getting harder and harder to find on sale. I buy quite a bit of it and put it in my freezer because we have several recipes that I use it for. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I will, well, I'll just let you guys watch. How about that? I started to say I would just chop up everything, but I'll let you guys watch. Let me get you situated here. My camera is wanting to go crooked, so I don't know. Y'all might be crooked. Can you see? First, I'm going to chop up these peppers. And I always, like I said, I always have those peppers. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to my pan and turn it on medium. You can add these to beef. You can add these to soups or casseroles. Best thing in the world to have. I don't know. I would say that's probably about a half a cup of peppers and onions. And I'll just pop that right back in the freezer. We'll use it next time. So let me chop these up. We like everything kind of in small bite-sized pieces. That's Morgan. It's probably close to her dinner time, and she's wanting supper. And she does that. That's what she does. She tells us and makes us walk the line. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to put this in the pan, then chop up the beef, and then we'll go over to the stove. And I will bleach all of this right here, disinfect it. Now, if you wanted to leave it in strips, you could. Let's see why I'm cutting it. It's so thin. You see that? It's not gonna, this is gonna be really quick. It's gonna take long at all to cook. So this will be a very quick and easy supper, weekday supper. Yeah, these little dogs, some of them that we have, they've had a rough beginning in their life, and we took them in and we try to make them feel like they're just little king queens, and they are to me and Wayne. They are to our hearts. We don't have children, and so they kind of take the place of that, I would say. But they're our babies. We try to give them just as good a life as we possibly can financially, and they have all kinds of love. There's an endless supply there. So here's the meat. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys, I'm going to put it in the skillet, wash my hands, sanitize everything, and then I'll take you guys over to the stove and let you see everything. Then we're going to make a sauce to go down over this. Okay, here is the steak and the peppers and the onions. I've got it on medium heat, probably tablespoon and a half of canola oil, or you could use vegetable oil, any kind of oil you wanted, even olive oil. And I'm just gonna let all that get soft and the steak get done, which most of it's already done by now, and it's just been a couple of minutes. And that steak, that was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 slices of the thin cut steak. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys up to the cutting board, and we are going to make our sauce. And add my sauce to my peppers and onions and steak, and it won't be long. We'll be ready to eat. Oh, did I show you the hoagie buns? It's Philly steak buns. I call them hoagie. But I'm going to turn you guys down so you can see it. Where'd you guys go? I was over here just talking away, looked up, and my phone shut off. So I don't know at what point it stopped, but I just filled the buns, and now I'm adding cheese, like a lot of cheese, and we'll melt this. It won't take but just a second or two. Okay, yes, and yes. You know what? I'm going to spray the top buns with a little bit of butter spray. Maybe they'll get a little bit toasty. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. Pop this in the oven till the cheese melts. And then when I bring you guys back, we'll have Wayne in here and we'll be doing a taste test. Okay. Here's the one of the steak sandwiches. Wayne's got the other one. He's going to taste test us, and we're going to eat some potato salad with it. That's going to be our supper. Move them. Go ahead and taste. Go ahead and taste it.
Taste it or inhale it. Man, this weighs a pound. Thank the good Lord.
Do we get a thumbs up?
Mm-mm.
2. Ooh-wee.
Well, it's tender. And it's got a good, strong taste without being overpowering, yeah. Man, this is good. This is a double delicious. Yes. Double D.
All right.
Double D, double D, double D.
All right.
Please remember our prayer book. We've got other people added to it. They need prayer bad. And I told them that our prayer warriors were some of the best. And you all are coming through. People have been touched. And I know it's by your prayers. Again, we love you all with our whole heart. It's just like I know you. Pam and I talk about it all the time. We really know you. And I thank God for you. And I'm going to ask you to help us out. We need you to watch more videos and try to get other people to watch them. That way we can put out more videos. And, you know, we need some help. And this is part of your ministry. God bless you. We'll see you next time on the cutting board. Try this sandwich. Try it. I mean, that is too good. Too good. Just try it. Try the lemon pie. Go back and look. Try it. And there's a butterscotch pie too. Homemade, everything's homemade. It's good. But I'm going to be quiet. Eat. Let Pam eat. See you next time on the cutting board.